All right, grand community, welcome back to the update. Welcome back to disbursement. Welcome back to information. I want you to pay attention, listen very carefully because this is getting interesting by the day. Because of disbursement, things are beginning to happen, things are beginning to unfold. I'm still asking if any of you have started receiving disbursement or you know anybody that have received alerts. Let us know in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this particular information for more updates. Have a great day and bye for now.
Hello, honorable ladies and gentlemen of Just Lovely Administrative Admins platform and Just Lovely main platform and all our state platforms. Good morning to everyone and also good morning to the entire grant community. This is Pastor Donald Obasokori, SSA to Just Lovely and the Director of Special Duties Just Lovely team. Today is 20th March 2025. It has come to my understanding about a particular voice note that is on circulation. Number one, I don't do voice note on any platform I am except Just Lovely platform. That is always where my voice note is dropped. And I don't do voice note without putting my signature on it. Anybody that knows how I operate will be able to know that I am meticulous in my communication. And I cannot do a voice note and begin to say some certain things that are not aligning with what is expected. In that way, I heard a voice note where someone maybe used a software to mimic my voice in order just to prove a point, making mention of CBN slot. Go and check all through my voice note. You can never hear about CBN from my mouth. In that way, there are things I cannot say. There are things I will always say. In that order, please, anything that has to do with this grant, I have my limits. There are things I can't stand out to communicate, even if such things are real. I can't say them in that order because there are people who are responsible to communicate on that regard. Therefore, this is to put it to the public. Any voice note in circulation sounding like the voice of Pastor Donald Obasokori, which didn't emanate from the platform I serve and which has no signature of mine, just overlook it. Somebody else might have taken good care, good time to mimic my voice or used a voice software to manipulate that voice. Please, I say it one more time. Nothing concerns me with that voice note. Somebody sent it yesterday to me and another person sent it again this morning to me. I don't need to wait until maybe the whole grand community begins to send it to me to confirm if I am the one talking. Please, a very big contradictory information is in that voice note, telling people to wait till next week. There is nothing that concerns me. I am not the stakeholders. I am not IMF. I am not federal government. I am not the donor. I am not the agent. I am only a simple person serving under Just Lovely and also serving in sanctuary word, believing what God is doing in sanctuary word. Please, anything anybody is trying to prove as a point by trying to manipulate your own voice to sound like my own voice, you are just wasting time. God bless us all. What has brought us to grand community, sanctuary word shall surely deliver, and any other thing that we are also expecting, I believe God that it shall surely deliver. The time for such a thing to happen is something I cannot promise anybody because I'm not in the capacity to promise it. Even if I am aware of it, I cannot come and say so and so time. No, remain hopeful. It is already going to happen. Nobody is going to stop it. God bless us all. I remain Pastor Donald Obasokore, SSA to Just Lovely, and Director Special Duties Just Lovely team. Have a very wonderful day. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I think that is well assimilated, Pastor Donald Obasi Okore. Then we just have to, because we are right now at the point where agitation is as it speak. Yes, agitation is at its peak right now. We had one note that says 2 p.m. something will happen and all that, but I don't want to go into that right now. We should hear from the source. But then I think it's high time we also listen to the people and hear what the people are saying at this time. Let's see, get to hear some reactions from all expectant beneficiaries who have been there waiting up till now. We have all waited till this moment to hear the good news and to hear what is coming on the horizon, the IMF team and what they are set to do. Like I said yesterday, this is a defining moment where a lot of things will really come to the open, and we want to hear the update concerning the disbursement for the pioneers lot, who happens to be the last for the first. And we want to hear what the people are saying. Let us feel the pulse of the people. We understand that a time like this is a critical moment where a lot would be said about those who are giving us information. A lot will come out. They will receive a lot of backlashes, a lot of ear pulling, nose drawing, and a lot of accolades, depending on which wing or angle that you fall within this ecosystem. So then let's quickly move to the social media space and hear what we have for us this afternoon. And we have this is a submission coming from Monday Onaiwu, who dropped a message. And what it says: is there no one among the group members in this noble platform who has a relative or that can call someone in Kenya to confirm and verify from Kenya if really the IMF team are really disbursing any grant in Kenya? Or have we all entered one chance? Because these people, I don't want to mention names, wants to kill us with hype or hyper hope. Please, I come in peace. Shalom. All right. Actually, this message was submitted 2 days ago when the team were said to still be in Kenya. But some of the messages that trail, the reactions that trail this submission are still current, because some people are still dropping messages regarding to this, just to say the least. And we're going to get all of the comments out to see what people are reacting to concerning this. These are people's voice, and this is what I believe. We've always do this so that we know how the people feel at a time like this, what they are saying. All right, we have the first person there, who is Ifani Ezue, who responded and says, "My dear, now only God will do this one. Oh, I don't know what is happening here. Them say is on 17th, now nothing. We see why today is 18th. Oh God, help us. Let them pay us this money." Then we have Ayuba Dangora, who says, "I am scared about this program." And Ayola Olasukome says, "Karma at work." Bayero Michael Tokpe says, "You speak very well, sir. Even me, I say, who knows anybody from Kenya for us to be sure if truly that is boss money there." Then Ben Chris Ada, who says, "You are believing the line mechanisms in Nigeria. You know, we in Nigeria, we easily fall for every deceit." Then we have Samuel Williams, who says, forget about the idiots. Nobody went to Kenya to do what? Fake updates. That they came back. Question, from where? They are all fools. Leave them. Don't even discuss about them anymore. Something like so, or something like so-called Ken, Osim, Joyce Lovely, and the rest of them. No matter at times the way she talks, I still believed on Madam Jennifer Isaac. Her last voice note is still evergreen in the hearts. Any grand handlers who says against, let him or her prove by disbursing otherwise, they should keep quiet and wait for repercussion from God soon. That was Samuel Williams who dropped that submission. Then we have Femi Alfred Ogunleye who says, we are now in the month of March. Very soon April will come, then May, on and on, then December will come. Please pray to God to give you your daily bread. Joseph Isuo says, AI can answer that question so easily. So let's ask AI to know what happened in Kenya. Then Adewale Adekoya says, the place, scammers and fraudsters in action. The grand handlers have absconded out of the country unceremoniously. Then we have Richard Agu, no disbursement in Kenya. A bunch of scammers and people are still registering. That was dropped by Richard Agu. Then we have Akon Asukwo who says, nothing like disbursement. I pity those who went for CBN slots. I think that's what it meant to write. Woo for CBN slot, I think. All right, then we just have 2 comments more there. Akon Asukwo, who says, why do government allow all this? And the last comment there, Ebenezer Martins, he says, there is no such thing happened in Kenya, my brother, that love money too much. And he's living in the capital and has many shops there, and there's nothing like grand. If I hear must, I don't understand this is a disjointed statement. Must, he will be one of the NGOs, but nothing like that. So we should ask them, where did they disburse? Which side and which state? All right, that looks a little bit disjointed there. So, but some people believe that nothing actually happened in Kenya. No disbursement went on there, and I leave that to them precisely. We heard from reliable sources that Osim said the team went to Kenya and they've arrived, and the Madam Ngozi also said that the team went to Kenya and her own boss came ahead of the to precede the team that went to Kenya to come. So from these 2 wings and organs where we get this information from, we kept getting that the team went and they're back. And disbursement, according to Madam Ngozi Israel, is expected to be flagged off today, the 20th of March, 2025. So, and this is 1:22 p.m. While this voice note is being made right now, we are still waiting for updates, for decent update that should tell us what is happening in the house, what is happening with disbursement, what level are we, are the teams ready to disburse something, or is there any news coming from that organ? We just need to get to know something based on the information we need to get right now. So we await that, and we pray that it be positive. We pray that everything be fine. You know that people must definitely react at this time, and you have to be patient with the people. You can't blame them. I just feel like you can't blame anybody talking right now, because they've had enough. They had enough, including those that gives information. They've had enough, including those that listen to the information. Everybody have had enough. We've had enough. In Nigeria, we've had enough. We've had enough. Just like that copper girl had enough, and she couldn't bottle it up. pack it in anymore. She had to spill out. So we couldn't blame anybody that reacts right now. It's just patience that is needed. Everyone have their tolerances level and where they begin to spark, especially what is expected is not seen or done. So we just expect updates, please. Osim, we are waiting for an update. Madam Ngozi Israel, we're waiting for an update to get that across to the ecosystem, just right about there.